And joining us now on Amarillo's Town Square, we've got Nick with the Insane Inflatable 5K. Hey, thanks for joining us today, Nick.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course, the Insane Inflatable 5K. This is the second year for it?
Yep, absolutely. We are actually in almost 120 cities this year, so we're looking forward to getting down to Amarillo. We've had several events already this year.
Oh, man. Well, Nick, where did the idea for something like this come from? I mean, 5Ks, they're popular, but, who thought, hey, let's throw some bouncers into the mix?
Well, we've all had experience. All the folks that came together to make this thing have had experience in the obstacle world, running world, and there was just nothing out there like this. And this is really not a race. It's just a fun run. I mean, we get groups of people out there, and a lot of them are walking, and it's just so unique. And these obstacles are they're insane. I mean, they're enormous. They're fun. They're all unique. We're one of the only races to have a start line obstacle, so you're right off the bat, going up an obstacle, and it's just laughs all day long and a ton of fun.
I know when people hear 5K, for the people that aren't in the running world, they cringe.
Yep.
But like you were saying, this isn't that kind of 5K.
It's really not. I mean, it is, most of the time when I'm out on the course, I see most people walking in groups, and it is everyone from kids to, older folks and everywhere in between, and it is something for everybody, and I think that's why it's been so popular and so much fun. It's just been, it's really for everyone.
Well, during the course, there's 11 of the obstacles. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you go to insaneinflatable5k.com, all the obstacles, the pictures of them are up there. If you've done the race before, we have all new obstacles this year, so it's a really unique experience, and they are. And beyond that, I mean, each obstacle is completely different. We've just spent tons of time just coming up with these just crazy, huge obstacles. I mean, some of them are 110 foot long, a couple stories high. I mean, it's really fun.
So, what is your favorite obstacle?
Oh man, I kind of like the finish line because people just have this great satisfaction when they come across. I love seeing everyone coming across the finish line. But Madhouse is a spectacle. I mean, this thing is enormous. It's got all kinds of, different obstacles within it, and it kind of changes as you go. And it's just, people just have a blast on that one. Now,
that's one of the new obstacles this year, correct?
It is, and they're getting crazier every year. I mean, we're coming up with we're really putting our designers to the test, and I think it's like 110 feet long. It's one of our biggest obstacles, and it is something else. And especially when you get in a big group of people all together, it makes it even more fun.
Now, what is the most challenging obstacle you think's out there?
It would definitely be the finish line.
Okay.
When you come up to the finish line, you've done the 5K, whether you've run it, walked it, whatever, you're definitely have put yourself through it for the day. And when you go up the finish line, you actually have to use a rope to pull yourself up, with stairs, up these set of stairs. They're pretty steep, so we have a rope there to help you. And it definitely challenges some people, but everyone does it. It's not something you can't do, so it's great to see them get to the top and have that satisfaction.
I was looking at one of the obstacles, the mattress run. It looks like people face plant on this one a lot.
It's probably one of our smallest obstacles, but it'll and it's still pretty big, and it's actually, we redesigned it for this year, and it actually has some new elements in it, but it catches people off guard. It's the second obstacle in on the course, and it's always fun to be there and watch that. And that brings me to the spectators. We have an open course where, as long as you stay out of the way of the runners or the walkers, whatever they're doing, as long as you stay out of their way, you're welcome to go around, take pictures, and follow your group around. So it's pretty cool to be able to be integrated into the experience like that as a spectator.
So if you don't want to take part in the race, you can still come and just watch the craziness.
Absolutely. Spectators are free. We're going to have all kinds of elements for them in our festival area, which is kind of where the start and finish is. We'll have music, we'll have food, we'll have all kinds of vendors and that kind of thing. So, and not to mention, you can go around the obstacles with them and watch them do the 5K. So it's really it's an experience for everyone.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be an absolute blast. Now, I know last year we kind of had the insane inflatable mud 5K. So
yeah. Texas kind of throws us for a loop. We never know what we're going to get. It was snowing last weekend when we were setting up in Lubbock.
Yeah.
So, the obstacles were frozen in the morning, and people were shooting off the end of them. So it was pretty cool. And so maybe this year, I don't know how your weather's been for y'all, but I don't, if it's going to rain, then there'll definitely be a little bit of mud.
Yeah. And I know last year, not all the obstacles got to get put up because of the flooding. So it's going to be a totally new Insane Inflatable 5K for Amarillo.
Yeah, I mean, we are changing the course a little bit to account for that. We've already, been in touch with the folks there, so we're looking forward to having all 11 up for everybody and having a great day.
Now, Nick, exactly how does the day work? I know there's different waves, and how exactly, what is that?
So registration opens at 7:30 a.m. And the first wave goes off at 8:30, and then we go every 15 minutes. So you can sign up for a wave with your group. We still have spots in just about every wave, and then if a wave sells out, you can buy the all access pass, which gets you into any wave. But they go off every 15 minutes. We at the start line there, we get everybody ready to go, and so we kind of split them up like that so that, you're not waiting at obstacles and you can stay with your group. So we go from 8:30 in the morning until 10:30.
All right. Good deal. And you know what? You've always got people running and getting into that and just bouncing and having and just doing a wonderful thing together.
Yeah, yep, and it supports a great cause. We have the American Cancer Society as our national charity sponsor, so we have they support us with volunteers, and we are able to support them with some of the proceeds. So it's really it does go to a great cause as well.
And that's awesome. Well, Nick, now that we've talked about it, we've got everybody excited about it. Where do they go to register for the Insane Inflatable 5K?
Yep, it's just insaneinflatable5k.com, and they click on the Amarillo, Texas event on May 7th, and they'll see all of the registration details right there, and then they'll get confirmation emails, and they'll get a participant email. They'll know exactly what's going on.
All righty. Well, it's going to be a blast. Like you said, Saturday, May the 7th, John Stiff Memorial Park. It's the Insane Inflatable 5K. Well, Nick, thanks for taking the time and talking with us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. We look forward to seeing you all out there.